Is this thing on? Hi, everyone. This is Swish of WBPL, and we're going to play some more Rimworld. Thank you for joining us again this week. If you joined us last week, you'll remember that Colony Radio Shack did not go so well. Due to some managerial oversight on my part, I forgot to get a colonist that knows how electricity works. Didn't mean to scare you, Zippy. Although I do have that effect on people. You should see what I look like. Truly, truly breathtaking, honestly. Just like a fart wrapped around a turd. All right. I do have the face for radio, let me tell you. All right, so we're going to start a new colony. We're going to start from scratch again. Again, this is going to be kind of a what do you call it? Kind of a vanilla game. We're not doing a lot of crazy mods. We're gonna just do with the classic crash landed scenario, I think. And again, to keep this nice and fresh, we're just gonna play on classic Cassandra. If you've never played Rimworld before, the way this game works is you have different storytellers. The three main storytellers are Cassandra, Phoebe, and Randy. I also have this other storyteller from the Ship to the Stars mod. But we're not going to use any of those. Randy is the one that a lot of people like because he does not follow the rules. He'll generate random events, and he doesn't care if they make the story a triumph or utter hopelessness, which is true. It's good if you're in for a short laugh. I'm going to stick with Cassandra. I'm going to do Strive to Survive because I do like a little bit of a challenge. And of course, I'm going to put it on Reload Anytime mode because streaming has all sorts of wonderful things that can cause havoc on a game. All right. So we're going to create our world. Let's do a random seed. We're just going to randomize till we find a word that we like. Necktie. I like necktie. We'll do that. Ascentes, good to see you. Glad you're still here. All right, so this is going to be our world. Now, question being for chat is what kind of terrain are we going to be playing in today? There's a lot of options. The one option that we're not going to be doing is ice sheet because that is a nightmare and generally a short game. Tundra is tough but doable. There's also Boreal Forest, which is kind of like a little Christmas land. We've got Temperate Forests. We have deserts. We have arid shrubland, which is a little bit nicer than deserts. We have tropical rainforests, and we should have somewhere some swamps. Tropical swamps. So let's see what people like. What are people into? Let's see. North Pacific is asking about Boreal Forest. So Boreal Forest is just like a regular forest, except for the weather is a little bit more extreme. Like it tends to get a lot colder in the winter. But the growth seasons are kind of short. So you kind of have to worry about keeping your base warm and making sure your colonists don't freeze to death. Think Canada. You know what? That is a pretty accurate statement. Pretty close to Canada. So North Pacific is saying boreal or swamp. I do like a boreal forest. Hey, Pistol, what's up? Sorry, getting a little taste of some hot tea. My throat is a little scratchy today. All right. Well, we did swamp last time, and for lack of a better option, I think boreal forest could be fun. Let's see. Zippy's saying, how about a forest in the hills? Could do like a regular forest, and you could do something like a large hills. All right. You know, I think since we had such a rough time last time, and I'd kind of like to have a colony last for at least a couple of streams. I think a regular forest might actually be the way to go. So we're gonna go right around in the middle of the equator. You know, we've got all these stats here, like your growing period and what the average temperature is like. We're gonna want a growing period that's at least 40, 60, so we can grow through most of the year and then stock up during the winter. Yes, the Blue Gentleman. We are going to be doing all sorts of murder hoboing. Except for we're not going to be murder hoboing per se, because we're going to be building a home. The murder hobos are going to be coming to us. So let's say forest in the hills. This looks like a decent spot. That's all mountainous. So I like being close to a road for travel purposes. Let's see, we've got purples are usually good trade. We got 3 purples right down here. Let's take a look, see what we got. These are all mountainous. It's very mountainous. Very, very mountainous. Got marble and slate. Not crazy about caves, especially on large hills. For those of you who have not messed with caves before, usually caves are full of deadly, deadly insects, which can kill you very, very good. But you can find things like mushrooms and insect jelly in caves. That's going to be too close, probably. Limestone and sandstone seems like a decent place to build. Ah, yes, this is true. Home is where the heart is, and we will be collecting many, many, many hearts. Possibly in canoptic jars. Alright, so we got some large hills here. We're in the forest. Looks like average temperature. Oh, the growing period is year-round in this area. That's interesting. We could probably make do with that. All right, so we're gonna try that. Let's go to next. We're not gonna be doing anything with ideology or royalty, I think, with this playthrough. All right, let's take a look at who we have to work with. Let's see here. We've got a cave explorer who is good at mining, also good at doctoring, social, shooting. That's not bad. He's got a fancy haircut. He's got some nice little ringlets. Let's see. Traveling bard. That seems like a tough choice. Got a ranger. So ranger is good with plants and animals. Is also good at shooting. So that means he could be a decent hunter and also are good like tree chopper slash crop grower, which is kind of nice. He's also a fast learner. Fast learner is a good skill. Fast learner combined with a double passion means that you learn that skill really, really fast. He's also psychically dull, which is pretty good, actually. That means there are certain random events where, like, ancient machines will cause people to go crazy. Being psychically dull means that you aren't affected by that as much. So, Niblock, Callum Niblock, with his Abe Lincoln beard, looks like a solid first choice. Let's see what else we got. We got Red, who's a VR designer, who's incapable of dumb labor. You almost never want somebody who's incapable of dumb labor. Dumb labor is like cleaning and hauling and stuff like that. You don't want that. So we're going to throw him to the bottom. We got Bryn. who's incapable of cleaning. He is good at mining. We do need somebody who's good at construction, and I would like my miner to also be good at construction. So we'll throw him to the bottom. Let's see. Dylan here, not so good. We've got Koi, who's an explosives expert. Again, good at mining. Bad. Not good at construction, also incapable of dumb labor. We got our cave explorer here that we looked at before. We might be taking Quintal, but as our like doctor slash research monkey. We've got Zed, who's incapable of violence and is addicted to drugs. Don't think Zed is going to be making it. So we've got a lot of ones that we can't use here. And again, we need somebody with a decent construction. All right, so in situations like this, I don't feel bad about doing a little bit of randomizing to get some decent people. So let's do a little bit of randomizing. Let's see. There we go. Erica, the colony settler. She's her son is Callum. Ooh, interesting. Got a little bit of a relationship going on there. Let's see. She is good at construction, good at mining, also decent at plants and animals, so she can back up, grow stuff in a pinch. She's also a fast learner. She is in the neighborhood of crazy, and she does not like getting her butt kicked. She's incapable of social, which is totally fine. All right, so this is the Niblock family. And we could do Quintal as our research slash doctor. Can also help out with mining. All right, so this is going to be our group. We've got Niblock, we've got his mom Erica, and we've got their live-in boyfriend Quintal. So I think that this is going to be our crew. Let's go ahead and hit start. Don't be like that, Soap. They're not all going to die horribly. Okay, we are landing. Let's take a pause and see what our map looks like. Well, we've definitely got something very suspicious right here. Got a huge patch of fertile soil over here. I've actually got a decent patch of fertile soil almost right here in the middle. Got multiple patches of rich soil, which is kind of nice. Let's see. Nearest geothermal. Got one all the way down here to the south. Keep looking at this turkey here thinking it's a geothermal, but I know that you can't get power from turkeys. No matter how hard I try, science is just not there yet. I've got a couple of geothermals over here. Oh, we got a follow. Thanks for following, Captain Blast. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I don't think this would be a bad place to do a little bit of building. Maybe we could build into this giant rock right here. Do a little bit of a mountain fortress. Yeah, this is definitely not full of ancient horrors. We're going to avoid that. Of course, if our colony goes south like it did last time, we may just see what's in here for S's and G's. But yeah, I think alternatively, so we also have this space up here. We've got like two geothermals right here. We've got a decent little grow zone right here in the middle. This could also be a decent little spot. Hey Cake Boss, how you doing? So far we have just landed on the planet and we're trying to figure out where we're going to start off. And I'm kind of leaning towards this upper side. The only downside to being this close to the top of the map is if there's like a raid or something like that, it could just pop up immediately in my base. But you know, having the two geothermals and the grow zone kind of gives me plans. I can see a base working right here, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see. You stumbled across a battery of remarkably well-written Star Wars fan fictions. Uh, cool, cool. I can respect that. It is true, my colony is not currently on fire, although give it time. Give it time. Okay, so I think that the best place to build is going to be up here at the top. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with, we're going to allow all things, and let's figure out who's going to be doing what. Niblock is definitely going to be our hunter, so we're going to give him the long-range weapon. Quintal and Erica. Erica's our melee person. So we're going to give her all of the armor, the knife, and then Quintal is going to get this revolver down here. We're actually starting in winter. This is actually kind of rough. We're going to need to build the shelter pretty fast and then put a fireplace in it. So we need to get stuff up here quickly. Also got... This is like all compacted steel too. Jeez. Okay. So we're going to try to build kind of in this bowl right here, I think. So let's create a little stockpile zone. We're going to put that all kind of like right here. Make sure to allow all. Let's do some manual priorities. One of the things about Rimworld is that it does take a little bit of initial setup before you really start playing. So let's see. We're going to prioritize firefighting, patient. Quintal's our doctor. Is anybody else decent at doctoring? All right, so we're going to put Erica as our backup doctor. See, Niblock is social. Did Niblock have the passion in social? No, Quintal has the big passion in social. So we're actually going to have Quintal do wardening. And Niblock can be like a backup warden. Looks like Erica might be our cook. Alright, Erica's our Constructicon. Let's see, Quintal will be good at mining too. So let's do you on grow and plant cut. Not going to worry about smithing, tailoring, art, or crafting at the moment. And let's put everybody on hauling. And let's go ahead and move on to the schedule. We're going to put in about 4 hours of free time for our colony. And get 8 hours of... Or, I guess that's more than 8 hours, isn't it? That's, it's like 10 hours, 12 hours of work time. They are going to form up. They're going to form up like giant robots. Alright, so hit and go. Let's get people moving stuff up there fast. And Erica, let's go ahead and have you craft a nice, simple shelter for us. We're going to do... Oh, don't want to build too close to an enema tree. Alright, so we're just going to build like a little shack over here. And put a door here and here. Eric will get that up pretty fast. And let's put a campfire. And let's build some beds. And a little spot for our animal. Oh, I didn't see what our pet is. Let's see what our pet is. We've got Kobe the cat. Nice little house cat. Where are you going? What are you going to pick up? Steel. Alright, so we're going to ignore that steel for now, because we are surrounded by steel that we can mine. Oh, they're going to sleep outside. We've already got some pre-built doors and stuff over here that we could potentially steal. So let's go ahead and start thinking about growing some food. And let's make that rice. Blue, did you bring me some coffee? Kathy, welcome. Right. And let's just haul rocks for now. Sunshine has a bag of fried sugar biscuits. I do like sugar. You know what I think we might do? Let's move this bed over here. And we'll put in a stone cutting bench. Oh, we need recreation, of course. How could I forget the ever important horseshoe pin? Put that right there. Oh, that's right. I have bad hygiene on, which means I need to build a turlet. Let's build a toilet right here. And a wooden wash tub right there. Structure. Let's build that and a door. Alright. Rice is going in the ground. Let's go ahead and build Stonecutter's table right here. Potentially with a little stool to sit in. And let's make... Let's see, what do we have a decent amount of? Limestone. We have more sandstone. So let's make sandstone blocks. Do forever. And then drop on the floor. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a little stockpile zone right here. And we are just going to put stone chunks there. And we're going to call that priority important. We have a visitor. Alright, so they have moved those chunks. And who is decent at crafting? Nobody is actually decent at crafting. See, Niblock is busy growing stuff. You're both equally bad at this. So let's put Quintal on that. Let's move hauling back over to regular priority. Oh, pistol, redeemed pet. Well, unfortunately, my kitty cats are in the other room. So what we are going to do, since we actually have a pet in the game, we're just gonna pet it with the mouse. Cubby's a good boy. He's a good kitty. But rest assured, that redeemed pet will be used after the stream. All right. So this stockpile zone is actually in kind of a weird spot. So let's go ahead and build. Ooh, not that big. There we go. Just gonna build another structure over here, and we'll call that stockpile zone right there. And let's create a zone. We've got this thing. And delete. Oh, we have a mad squirrel. A mad squirrel. And they are coming. He is coming right for us. So let us back up into these trees over here. Come here, Mr. Squirrel. You can get shot. Oh, we got it. We got it. Crisis averted. And let's go ahead and have everybody haul again for now. Just to get all this stuff inside. And I'm doing that as kind of a priority because this stuff will deteriorate if it's sitting outside for too long. Tell you what I think we might do. We're just gonna shrink this down a little bit, and then we're going to create a new grow zone up here, and we're gonna grow cotton. Because it's getting kind of cold, we are going to need to think about making parkas. And then we'll make another grow zone. Game lagged on me there. Another grow zone up here, and we're going to put some heel root down. Things are almost into the house. Alright, everything is in the house. Good to go. Good to go. Alright, so we are back at that time where we get to name things. So I think the name of our faction, WBPL, 76 of course. However, we get to name this colony. Now the last colony was Radio Shack, which was the last Radio Shack in the known galaxy. What do you guys think that we should name this colony? Blockbuster, Circuit City. I do see a reoccurring theme going on here. I'm gonna go with. Well, we got 2 votes for Circuit City. 2 votes for Circuit City. Toys R Us. All right. Wow. All right. So we are gonna go with Circuit City on this one because we got 2 votes for that. Crazy Larry's Computer Emporium. Dementia. Lots of good choices. Don't worry, I believe this colony is not going to last forever, so I'm sure we'll get to use some more of these names. But this is, of course, the follow-up. We'll do Circuit City. Discount Dan's Discount Colony. Oof. Nah, I can't use Discount Dan. That's copyright infringement. And that dude, despite the fact that he is cheap on everything else, he has a great lawyer team. We have a furniture builder named Lanferman crashing in a transport pod nearby. He might need some help. Oh, he is bleeding like crazy. Good lord. What is he good at? He's good at construction and not much else. He is psychically sensitive and neurotic, which means if we have some sort of psychic pulse, he is probably going to lose his mind. So let's see. We could probably build another bed somewhere. Let's go ahead and make that a medical bed. And who's my doctor again? Quintal. We'll move Quintal to this side so I can remember that that's what he does. Why can he not? I can arrest him, but I can't save him for some reason. I can clean the blood off of him. Oh, because he wasn't unconscious yet. Okay. Now we can rescue him. Now we can rescue him. Let's patch up his wounds. And let's deconstruct that. We'll create a new animal sleeping spot next to the fire. Kitty cat will appreciate that. And let's make a new bed. Erica, if you could build that bed before you go to sleep, that would be nice. There we go. Alright, so we got a decent amount of sandstone built up. Let's do this thing. So we are going to set the radius so they don't just go running off into outer space looking for rocks. Alright, let's see how bad off this guy is. He's addicted to ambrosia. He had some ambrosia too, didn't he? He did. So ambrosia is just like fruits that are addictive, and they're not terrible for you. Like, you're not going to OD on it or anything, but unless you can find a patch of it growing, he is probably going to have a lot of nervous breakdowns. Lanferman has decided to leave. That's actually probably best case scenario for us. That means he's going to leave. We're going to get some positive feedback with his home colony. Maybe that can help us with trading. Because I don't think that we would want him as colonist. Yeah, having withdrawal from fruit is pretty bad. Pretty bad. All right, so let's go ahead and start thinking about where we're going to actually build like our kitchen and stuff. I think we're going to do that out of stone. And we're going to do that out of sandstone. This tree right here. Oh my god. All right. We're going to have to live with that. We're just going to have to live with that. Let's see. 3, 4, 5. All right, so this is going to be our mess hall, I think. All right, so I'm going to take a hard look at our cooks right now. We don't really have anybody who is good at cooking. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to rely on nutrient paste, which is not ideal. Nutrient paste is not ideal. But the upside is that you never have to worry about food poisoning with a nutrient paste dispenser. You also never have to worry about having a dedicated cook. So we may change our mind on that later on. Nutrient paste, the downside, of course, is that nobody likes eating it because it's gross. But I think in lieu of having a decent cook, that's what we're going to do. let's give ourselves a little bit more space. And, of course, my mouse is going to slip again, but that's okay. Caffeine addiction... yeah, I mean, caffeine addiction is okay as long as you have the caffeine available to be addicted to. When you don't have it, that's when you run into problems. You know what? I think we're gonna put our doors here and our wall here. Lone Wolf. What's up, man? Uh-oh. We got a raid coming in. Lone Wolf, you're just in time for a raid from the Bragabaro Coalition. What's this guy? We got Dan. I told you, you said discount Dan, and he sent his discount Dan prowlers after us. This is bad news, guys. We can't handle the legal ramifications of Discount Dan's Discount Colony. This guy is decent at melee. How is he geared up? He is geared up with a knife, so he is going to be good at stabbing us. He is sickly. He is pretty. Oh, look at Dan. He's so pretty. He's got a peg leg. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Discount Dan's Discount Mercenaries. The cheapest mercenaries that whiskey can buy. Yes, we are going to shoot the crap out of this guy. That is what is going to happen. Let's see. He's not going to be attacking immediately, though, so we need to be ready for when he does. And chances are he's going to come from this side. We've got a couple of decent spots here to shoot from. Oh, now they're attacking. Oh. Oh no! He stabbed Erica. All right. Quintal, rescue Erica. Knee block. Melee attack that dude to death. Yeah. Good job. All right. And Quintal, you can undraft. Please. Tend to her. Let's make that a medical bed as well. Quintal. Yeah, okay. We're good to go. Good to go. So that does put us at a little bit of a problem because Erica is our constructor, our builder. But she should be good to go. She should be able to continue working even though she's a little beat up. He does have a great many proxies. It's the discount cloning vats that he bought. We need to put this guy someplace that is not where our food is stored. So we don't want to put waste in here. We don't want to put human-like corpses or animal corpses. Well, Animal corpses that are not rotten per se. And then we need to find a decent place to put our dead bodies. How about right in here? Let's see, clear all. Let's put our human bodies in here. Hey, Septicon, how you doing? There you go. So the thing with dead bodies is that people don't like looking at them. And when you look at the dead bodies, you can have a mood debuff. And that is not ideal. Although we do have a psychopath, and she doesn't care about looking at dead bodies, which is pretty cool. Let's see. Let's allow these knives. Alright, so we have stone. I think the next thing we should probably build is a place to do a little bit of research. Alright, Erica's back together. We're going to put a little bit of a bench in here for him. And we need a torch lamp. Because it is easier to do research in the light. Necrophilia is the urge to crack open a cold one. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Alright, Erica's back to work. Good to see you going. Erica's looking at the stars. Oh, Erica's in a good mood. Look at her. She's got a high mood. She's on a go frenzy. She's going to get stuff done. Let's see. Oh, we're going to need to refrigerate that. Well, we don't really need to refrigerate this because we can build rim fridges. All right, kitchen is built. Let's go ahead and put some benches in here. This is one of my favorite extended furniture mods where you can create these long benches. They look really cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and do a research project. And the first thing that we are going to research is biofuel refining. So we can turn our crap into electricity. In the meantime, we are going to need to power our little food. So we're going to do a wood fire generator. We're going to, let's see. And let's make a... Oh, you got to put vents through a wall because I have that mod too. And we're going to put a stone door there. All right. And we are going to build a vent here because anything that generates power almost always generates heat. So having a vent here will have that heat escape out into the nature. We're giving the nature free heating. And it means we also have to build some power. Actually, it's close enough we don't really have to. Neat. But we are going to build it that much. So we can put lighting in here too. And we're going to do wall lights, because I like wall lights. Erica, oh, Erica doesn't have a bed. Erica, you don't have to sleep outside, hon. You can go sleep inside. There we go. All right. The Ambushed Duke. We're not going to do Empire stuff. We're not going to do royalty. All right. Let's go ahead and start putting some fridges in connection to our paste dispensers. All right. Now, these fridges, you actually have to set their storage type. And I'm just going to copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste, and copy and paste. All right, so we're already doing better than our last colony because not only do we have a abundant source of food to work with, but we are going to be getting our meals made for us. Our colony is not going to be happy that they're eating sludge out of a machine, but at least they're not going to be getting dysentery from it, which is kind of nice. And I feel like we can go ahead and put some floors in here. Let's put a nice wood floor in here. I like to do a little paved tile over the doors. And we'll put concrete in here. Deep Periphery Max. Naver, this is your first time chat. Welcome to WBPL. We are playing some Rimworld. We do not have mechs. There's probably a mod that adds mechs to the game, though. That wouldn't surprise me. Blue Gentleman. So, yeah, with the paste dispensers, you normally need a hopper to put food in. But recently they've added an update to the Rim Fridge mod that lets them work as hoppers for paste dispensers. So you don't have to also refrigerate the room, which is pretty sweet. Go ahead and Erica. I cannot tell her to go eat. All right, so now that we have a food source, let's go ahead and think about building some bedrooms. I think building bedrooms right along down here in the bottom is the way to go. So let's do some sandstone walls. I think we want to do little 3x3s. Ah, gosh dang it. My mouse keeps slipping. Boomalopes. Oh, where do you see boomalopes? Oh, yeah, there's a whole flock of boomalopes up here. Oh, goodness. Pistol, lost your internet in a storm. Yeah, I was having some trouble with my internet. Don't know where you're located, but we were having some shaky internet earlier. I was a little afraid I wasn't going to get to stream today, but everything looks like it's nice and stable. Do you think boomalopes have a cloaca? No, I think boomalopes are like some sort of deer, just deer that you can milk for gasoline. In the Boise area, you're not too far from me. A few states over. A few states over. That is possible. However, when you hunt boomalope, a sweet trick is that you want to hunt them when it's raining, because when they explode, the rain automatically puts the fire out. So I may wait to see if we get a little bit of a rainstorm, and if so, then I might shoot these guys down. Cake Boss, this is only being streamed on Twitch. I know the Courtesy Flush, which is associated with WBPL 76, does stream on both YouTube and Twitch, but for this channel, we stick to just Twitch. Makes it a little bit easier on the community. Crowwind is got the beast machine who can handle that sort of thing. Not everybody on WBPL does, unfortunately, myself included. All right, so we're gonna put some wooden doors in here. Having some trouble with comments not appearing. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not seeing anything auto cut. We do have an auto mod that cuts out posts with naughty words in them, but I don't see anything popping up. I'll keep an eye out for that. Let's see, Erica. Yeah, she's eating nutrient paste, so she's not happy about that. She had to rebuff Quintal. Uh-oh. Quintal tried to have a little bit of a romance. All right, so let's go ahead and start reinstalling our beds. And we can put some wall lights in. Probably don't need that far. Oh, weird. Weird. Relius, I am using mostly just some quality of life mods. Nothing too crazy. I am using Dub's Bad Hygiene, which is one of my favorite mods. But most of it is just stuff like rim fridges and nope. Got a little bit of a fire going. No big deal. Let's see. Oh, they can't build in that corner for some reason. Let's mine over here and see if that helps. There we go. And let's build a wall there. Okay, so we got bedrooms. Maybe we could put some nice floors in there. Some nice little wooden floors. Nice and cozy. And put a little pave tile over the doors. Am I running ideology? I actually have ideology turned off for this playthrough. Because this is only like the second playthrough, and I'm kind of hoping this stream goes for, or this colony goes for a couple of streams. I wanted the first one to be kind of just like a regular Rimworld experience before I do anything terribly inventive. So I'm probably going to be slowly adding some of the bigger mods to the colonies as I kind of go along. Am I going to make a POW cell made of uranium or something similar BPL in nature? Uranium jail, that's a possibility. I don't have rim atomics on this playthrough, but I do like to have some sort of prison system in my colonies, because there are occasions where you want to try to capture an enemy and indoctrinate them into your colony. We got some mud over here. That actually is a little difficult to build on. Oh, Quintal is not researching. There you go. Get back to researching there, buddy. Yeah, organ harvesting is very valuable in this game. Very, very valuable. We're going to be in a weird situation over here, because this is all mineable steel, and we are going to eventually want to mine that out, but that will open us up to this area down here. Okay, so we've got living quarters, we've got dining quarters, we've got a food source coming in. Once this finished researching, we can potentially build a poop factory. So where's a good place to put water? We could do that down here. We could just build all down in this corner here. Let's go ahead and open this guy up. Lone Wolf, that's an idea. That is certainly a way to make your prisoners unhappy. While it is fun to torture prisoners, don't get me wrong, and for legal reasons, that was a joke. It is fun to do little experiments like that. It is actually not a good way to get prisoners to join your colony, because prisoners will join your colony when they're in a good mood. If they're in a bad mood, it takes forever to actually get them to want to do anything like that. So I try to avoid anything terribly inhumane with my prisoners, unless I intend on, just harvesting their organs. We have a trade caravan. Didn't even see the notification for that. Let's see. Do they have anything that we want? Well, we can sell this ambrosia. We'll sell the steel knife. Don't need any of their food. We don't really need their medicine. They don't have much else, so we're just going to take their money. Did I try recreating a Turkish bathhouse? Actually, I will probably be creating a fancy bathroom for my colonists, complete with like steam room and everything, because it does make them very happy. We have a tremendous amount of food now, don't we? Yeah, we do. Yeah, We've got some cotton coming in. We've got some heel root coming in. Life is grand. All right, so let's go ahead and figure out where we're going to build our bathroom. So let's take a pause real quick. So if we put chem fuel generators down here. We'll just use that as a placeholder for now. So we want to do at least 3 generators. And then the refinery, which is 3 wide if I'm not mistaken. So we'll do a space. So we can do like here maybe. So we could put the bathroom right here. And then we can put our refinery over here. And so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So we'll put that like right there. And I do recommend you put stone doors in the room with the explosive flaming chemicals. Or, you know, we could stretch that out just a tad bit, actually. Let's do this. There we go. And let's put a nice wooden door in the pooper. May want to build a larger warehouse soon. Yeah, we have plenty of space for now, but I'm actually thinking that this is all this wooden stuff is going to get turned into stone stuff before too long anyway. And now that we're no longer in this room, we can probably expand into this room if need be. Functional cattle ranch. Yeah, I've done ranching playthroughs. Those are actually a lot of fun. They take a lot of work because animals can be kind of complicated, but they are a lot of fun. Let's cancel this because we're not building that yet. All right, so let's build some walls. Oh, we've got some redeems that I didn't pay attention to. North Pacific is redeeming a hydrate. Well, I have a bottle of water that I brought up here just for such a purpose, so. Appreciate it. And Bully Snake wants me to posture check as well. So we are going to stand up straight. We are going to fix our chair. Do a good stretch. Here we go. Thank you for the redeems, guys. Appreciate you watching. A herbalist named Akio Poopy Rich is walking through here. Well, a timber wolf got into a fight with a fox. That fox lost that fight. I do appreciate it. Do appreciate it. Cake Boss, yeah, the music in this game is fantastic. It is probably one of the best parts about this game. All right. So now what we can do is we can move... Oh, we got biofuel refining done. Killer. Okay, so the next thing I probably want to do is geothermal. Which seems like a lot of work for power, because we have these geothermals and we're going to be building chem fuel refineries, but should be all right. Never can have too much power, right? Let's go ahead and haul these rocks out of here. All right, so you can't reuse the well, but you can all the other stuff. Hygiene, let's put a wooden well in here. And then we will put the latrine here and wash tub here. And since we have biofuel refining, let's go ahead and power production. So now we can put our refinery here. And let's put chem fuel generators here, here, and here. We'll put some stone shelves. Oh, we have a mad squirrel. Here and here. Let's see, where's the squirrel at? Everyone's asleep. Why is the squirrel going around this way? What are you doing, squirrel? What are you doing? Ain't nothing you can do over here. Why don't you come on up here? Erica, please stab the squirrel. Okay, good job. We got it. Oh no. We have a group of pirates attacking immediately. We have Joy, who is a logger. She's good at plants. She hates men. She hates clothes. Joy King. Alright. Cookie, most of the mods that I'm using, like I say, are just quality mods, quality of life mods. I am using Dub's Bad Hygiene because I love that mod. Is she gonna attack this wild woman? Or is she gonna leave them alone? Just gonna leave them alone. Okay. And it looks like they're coming over on this side. So let's go ahead and get Erica here. You here. And you... no, you have the pistol, don't you? Yeah. Alright. That's right. Chase him. Oh, shoot. Oh no, she's too fast. We got her. We got her. Good to go. All right. Yeah, unfortunately, we did not get to keep her. She would not have been the best colonist, but she is good at plants. She is good at plants. I mean, she's pretty stern, man. It took 3 of us to take her down. Oh, and Quintel's the one that's hurt. Who is our backup doctor? It is Erica. Please patch him up. Okay. Not the best quality, but not the worst quality. Alright, so these shelves, we're going to clear all. The only thing these shelves are going to be carrying is chem fuel. I will create a tiny shelf right here. And here, the only thing we're going to put is barrels of turds. Good old liquid turds. There you go. So, all right, so I'm going to go ahead and mention why you put this stuff on shelves. The cool thing about shelves is that anything that you put there doesn't affect the beauty of the room. So if you're in this room and you see barrels of turds, you're going to be upset about it all day. But if you put those turds on a shelf, it's like they're out of sight, out of mind. You don't even think about it. We are out of steel, aren't we? So we need to start mining a little bit of steel. So we'll just mine from right there. The other cool thing about shelves is that it's quicker to take stuff off of shelves. All right, so what we got here? We have a quest. Prime Counselor, Sakura Mercer, maybe related to Matt Mercer, of Thera, needs some extra hands to help her gather for the hardest. She is asking for us to lend a colonist, and in return, they'll give us a colonist. That would be cool. If I didn't have somebody injured, I'd consider it. But I think we're going to pass for now. Oh, and this room is going to be super hot. We need to put a vent right here. And another thing that we can do is we can put ceiling fans in because we have the bad hygiene mod. There we go. Hey, Gary Gordita. Gary Gordle, excuse me. How you doing today? Welcome to the stream. How goes the Rimworld? So far, a lot better than last week's attempt at a colony. That is for sure. We have power, we have food, we have tables to eat on, we have bedrooms, we have storage, we have research. I do like Gorditas. I think that it's one of those situations where like I saw what I wanted, and I was like, I could eat some Taco Bell right now, and I do like a Gordita, so. You know what? Rather than her continuing to run back and forth, let's have her focusing on mining and not construction for the moment. There you go. Alright, Quintel's back up and running, which is good. We got fans spinning. This is a cool part of the bad hygiene mod. You can create these ceiling fans. They help keep rooms cool, and they also generate light, which is pretty neat. So you don't have to worry about your factories getting too spicy. All right, let's see. Is Kobe bonded to anybody? Kobe is not bonded to anybody. Who will have trouble? None of our colonists really seem like they're going to have trouble with being mad. Maybe Quintal. Let's put a little animal sleeping spot in Quintal's room. You know, it looks like Neblock could use some help in the field. So rather than having you on research, let's have Quintal on hauling. So Neblock can start chopping stuff down, and then Quintal can just start carrying it in. We have a lot of food now. We have more food than our stores can legitimately hold. So what I might do is just put a zone in here. And clear all. And we're just going to put raw food in here. So when we run out of space, they can just start stuffing it into this room. VTM or CTL? Slim Pickens, is that Vampire the Masquerade? And Changeling the Lost? Are those the two games you're talking about there? Yeah. Vampire the Masquerade, Changeling the Lost. I'm good at acronyms. I played, I have not played Changeling the Lost. I played a lot of Changeling the Dreaming back in the day. But I've played a ton of Vampire the Masquerade. Holy cow. Played that for decades. Oh, oh, that's bad noise. Oh, oh, it's no big deal. Could be just found himself a nice little rabbit. Nice little rabbit. Nothing wrong with that. It's just how nature works. It's just nature. Yeah, I haven't looked too much at the new edition of Vampire, the V5. I've kind of had my fill of Vampire. I haven't quite had a reason to go back to it yet. Oh, we have a plague. Quintal has the plague. Okay, so Quintal, go to bed. Doesn't help that you are the doctor. And 10 fast. So things like plague and malaria and stuff like that, that can kill a colonist very fast. You kind of have to keep up on it. So the way that this works is you've got up at the top here where it says plague minor, the percentage, how fast it's climbing. And then you have the immunity at the bottom. Oh my goodness, it is... Oh man. This guy's going to die of the plague if I'm not careful. So immunity is catching up to it. This might be the end of Quintal. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, Changeling the Lost, I've heard, is probably one of the better ones of the new World of Darkness. It's as bad as I've heard. You know, I've heard not so much that it's bad, but just All right, I'm back. I was not killed for despising Changeling the Lost. I don't despise Changeling the Lost. But I am back. I don't know what happened. My internet conked out on me for a hot second, but I am back. I live again. Oh, I appreciate all the F's in chat, guys. It's good to know that if I did truly die, that so many people on the internet would type the letter capital F for me. I was talking about Vampire the Masquerade. Yeah, so the guys that I know that play V5 really enjoy it. But it just doesn't feel like the same game to me. You know, like it's got to have that early '90s like goth kid kind of vibe to it. I don't feel like I'm getting the same vibe from it. Oh yeah. As far as experienced necromancers, Diggs, the station manager, would not let me slack off on my stream. Like if I died, I would be very quickly forced back into production. All right, so we are going to smooth some surfaces so we can build some power conduits. Let's see how Quintal's doing. Oh yeah, he is gonna die from this. Hands down. Like that came on just like a truck. How many individuals are scheduled for the BPL? I'm actually not sure, but we do have a really full schedule. I know that most days of the week there's something going on. I don't think there's any big blocks during prime time that are open. So yeah, I know that like Allo has been doing hard space ship breakers. Got to get that name right. Texas Deputy, just before I came on, we're doing some Metal Gear Solid. I know Foxy has been doing some BattleTech, the Harebrained Schemes game. Pretty exciting stuff. Quintal. Yeah, he's dead. He is dead. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so Quintal is dead. Long live Quintal. I probably should have stripped him of his gear before he died. Alright, so we need to find a place to bury him. Let's create a grave. Do we have... We could bury him in the mud. It's kind of gross. Just bury him out here by the corn. Bury him right there. Actually, one of the cool things about the hygiene mod is that you can build washing machines. So you can take clothes that have been tainted by being worn by a corpse, throw them in the washing machine, and then they're clean. All right, we got a new follower, Draven0019. Thank you for joining us, Draven. Welcome to the stream. Dark Lone Star, yes. We are going to be eating haunted corn. I don't have a problem with this. 19 shows, random streams, 1 to 6 people per stream. Wow. Wow. All right, so let's take a pause. We're gonna take a pause here. So we just lost a colonist. It's not our most vital colonist. It's the colonist that was doing research for the most part. It is going to make the rest of this colony pretty slow. So we do need to get another colonist pretty mostly as fast as possible. We do have... Nibelok is still a good warden, so we do have the capability of capturing a prisoner as a possibility. But yeah, this is gonna be tough. We got hit with that plague pretty early. All right, so let's put power down here. And let's start a bill, make chem fuel from fecal sludge, then drop on the floor, and let's make that ingredient radius a lot smaller. Alright, so we've got plenty of food. We can have a funeral for our good buddy here. Let's go ahead and have a funeral. Alright, guys. Everybody's showing up. The Boomalopes are showing up. They're all paying their respects to our good boy Quintus. We had a funeral. It was a good funeral. It was good. It was an okay funeral. Let's see how that helped out. Basically a +5 mood buff, which is kind of helping with the mood situation. Why are you digging holes? Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Well, that's a way to do that, I guess. North Pacific, I know that if you follow WBPL 76 on Twitter, usually a tweet will go out when someone is going to go live. I don't know if we have a written schedule anywhere that's public facing. Yeah, I know. I don't care for Twitter myself. Oh God, that was a scary noise. I'm assuming that's just Kitty Cat being the apex predator that he is. And let's put a wall there. Are we out of stone? Oh, goodness. Goodness. Okay. Okay. Nibelok, you're going to go on crafting duty for a little while. We've got plenty of food, so don't worry too much about that. Go ahead and cook up some turds. Alright, dude. Are we out of wood, too? Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Alright, let's chop these trees. And... That is true, Soap. One of the I want to say side effects, but one of the just kind of the harsh realities of making content is that in order to reach an audience, you got to go where the audience is at. And as much as I don't particularly like social media in general, Twitter is a pretty decent way to actually let people know that you're doing stuff. So. Oh, Kobe's such a good boy, eating that rat up good. Oh no, Kobe. Kobe's gotten the flu. Oh no. Alright, well, let's see if we can keep our cat alive. Erica, you are now the doctor. Please tend to Kobe. What does that big metal box in the top left with the lettuce on the right do? Big metal box. Are you talking about this guy? That's our nutrient paste dispenser, which is currently the only thing keeping us alive as far as food. All right, so flu's not nearly as bad as the plague. So our tending has actually been good enough that we are staying ahead of it. So we're just going to need to make sure that she does doctoring kind of ASAP. We've got a mad doe. A doe. Let's come up that way. All right, guys. Oh, good shot. Good shot. Yeah. Got it. Nice. And nobody was harmed. We're actually eating rice paste. Oh, new block. Wandering around in sadness. Yeah, pistol. It is the circle of life. It's the circle of diseases. Station manager Diggs coming in with some hot news. We've got some more commercials coming in. Nice to hear. Nice to hear. Oh, chunks of spacecraft have landed. Okay. Not in a particularly easy to get to place at the moment, and we're not the worst off on components. We've actually got some we can mine right here if need be. All right, Niblock is back to work. Good to see. Good to see. So I think the next thing we should probably build is an infirmary. So that's going to be the next thing I build. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to leave a little bit of space right here. It's going to be a big infirmary. Alright. And let's build a wooden door here. And let's build some beds. And it's good enough. And let's put some... let's do steel shelves. You know, let's cancel that. Let's put these beds up against the wall. There we go. It's actually more space than we need. So maybe we'll turn this other space into something. Alright, so we've got another group of pirates. We've got somebody dying of heat stroke. Let's see, who's got heat stroke? Everybody's got heat stroke. It is hot outside. I get it. It's summertime. Alright, so where are these pirates? We've got Gaius the Torturer. He is a psychopath who is into body modifications. He is good at melee. I don't think this is a guy that we're going to try to capture. Brain Dead Guru, I also saw that fan art. It is quite spectacular. Alright, so we're going to let them rest for a hot minute while this guy waits to do his attack. Oh, we have a transport pod crash. A cult child named Justin. Oh, he is way the hell out of here. Oh, the chances of Justin making it are pretty slim. Justin isn't capable of intellectual. He's only good at arts. He's a nice kid, but I'm sorry, Justin. Probably not gonna make it, my dude. Alright, so they're beginning their assault. Let's go ahead and suit up. Oh, snap. Knocked her down. Is she running? Okay. Alright, so we have a capability of capturing this dude if we want. He is not good at anything. And we don't particularly have a jail cell for him. I guess we have plenty of bedrooms, and we could turn a bedroom into a jail cell. He'd really only be good at like fetching stuff, which I guess isn't necessarily a bad thing. All right, so uh, let's go ahead and get some opinions in chat. Should we spare the life of Gaius and try to have him join our colony, or should we resign him to a bloody, bloody death? Put him in the plague room. I could definitely put him in the plague room. More manpower. Harvest his bits. I read that as something different. I read that as harvest his other things that start with a B. Um, yeah, I mean he's also a good fighter. He can construct stuff. He'll be good at carrying things. Yeah, yeah. Let's go ahead and see if we can capture this guy. So we are gonna put him. Yeah, let's put him over here. And Erica, capture this dude. Erica, what's your health look like? You have heat stroke. Need to build some more fans. Alright, he is already tending. Let's go ahead and build some fans. We are going to need some machinery. Yeah, there we go. Can I make a boar pit? I don't have anybody particularly good with animals, and I don't have any boars currently on the map, but that is a possibility. That is a possibility. North Pacific Tree Octopus has redeemed eye break. I'm actually not entirely certain what an eye break is supposed to be. Let's take a look here. I don't really know what an eye break is. I tell you what, I have some eye drops. So I'll go ahead and put some eye drops in to make them feel nicer. So I'm going to do that. Give me just a second. All right. Well, I can't see the chat, but I've got at least 20 seconds here where I'm just not going to be looking at the monitor. And I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you about how my eyes feel. My eyes hate the ever-loving crap out of pollen, and this is the time of the year when pollen has been attacking my face like it is going to war with it. So that is why I've been keeping eye drops by my desk, and it does. It helps them out, keeps them moisturized, keeps them from stinging. So yeah. So I think that's good. I'm going to put my glasses back on and look at the chat. Yep, I put some eye squeezins in my face. Erica is also hurt. And let's go ahead and have her self-tend. Because I feel like her chances of self-tending are better than the guy with 0. You know, actually with these ceiling fans, I don't actually need these wall lights. So I might deconstruct those. Brain Dead Guru, pollen gets really bad, makes your eyes water. Yeah, my eyes get really bad. I generate all sorts of disgusting fluids coming out of the back of my throat. It is an awful time. I'm very easily shut down during springtime. Life gives you lemons, milk the eyes of your enemies. You know, that's advice. I don't know if that's good advice or bad advice, but that is advice. Oh, Neblock found some smoking leaf. See if that helped his mood. He had a catharsis. And he's got a nice little buzz on the smoke leaf. Good to hear. Hopefully that'll help out his mood. Look at all of that rice. Gee beweebs. Alright, so we're going to change that from rice now, I think, to corn. Good old side corn. Poor traveler named Sammy is approaching looking for help. He is begging for herbal medicine. Needs medicine to help a traveler who is injured nearby. I can give it to him, and it doesn't necessarily mean anything. We can do that. Yeah, Sammy, let's do a good. Let's just do a good. Alright, so he is a prisoner. We need to recruit him. He has pretty low resistance, pretty low willpower, so he might actually be pretty easy to recruit. Erica, get those components out of the ground. If you grow enough cabbage, you can power the colony with farts. You know, actually, you really can. There's this really cool cycle in this game when you have the bad hygiene mod where you grow food, your colonists eat the food, you poop it out, you turn that poop into electricity, and if you're growing your food in hydroponics bays, for example, then you are literally turning your farts into food. Can I tame the wolf? Probably not. Well, no, she has an animals of 10. She has an animals of 10. She could try to tame that timber wolf. But timber wolves do attack if taming doesn't go well. So I'm gonna leave that timber wolf to be the way he is. Let's see how's the cat's doing. Cat has developed immunity to the flu. Good job. Good job, kitty. The wolf is gonna eat your cat. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. Might need to kill that wolf. You might not be wrong there. There's a manhunting pack. Manhunting monkeys have entered the area. How many? Just the one? No, there's two. Two monkeys. Cripe. You're not taking it easy on me this playthrough, that is for sure. Alright, monkeys, where you at? Eric is getting beat up. All right. Erica, how bad is that? Mostly just bruises. Mostly just bruises. See, the thing is like, yeah, we should probably be eating these monkeys, but also, we don't really need to eat these monkeys. We have so much rice. Let's see. We have a deserter, a military cook. Yeah, this is another one of those Empire quests. Basically, if you don't do the quest where you help the noble, somebody who is a defector will ask for help instead. And then we have to fight a loyalty squad. And no, we're not going to fight a loyalty squad. We will lose that fight. All right, knee block. We are out of wood still. Oh, we need to do this forever. Knee block, yeah. Make some fuel. Now, fortunately, this rice takes a long time to deteriorate, so it can just sit outside. That's not a problem. And it grows fast enough that we don't really have to worry about it if too much of it goes bad. Plus, we have literally all of this food here. Yeah, those little tiny monkeys, those are scary, man. They will tear your lips right off your face. All right. Making fuel. And let's go ahead and... There we go. Now we got plenty of fuel. And I think we're going to make this... a little bit smaller. And we need to chop some trees. Again, mouse skipping. Chop wood. Let's chop these. Got a quest. Hal Hernth, a yeoman of the Empire of something or other, is making a request. He wants us to take care of his favorite pet, a duck named Bartholomew. He is suffering from paralytic aphasia and must be kept in bed. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel like anybody who takes care of ducks is a good person, but I don't think we need any of that right now. What Doom mod is this? Don't know if we're playing any Doom mods. Yeah, we have so much food. We're never going hungry with this setup. That's what I love about like these big patches of fertile soil. Like you could just grow rice so fast. Let's see. Have you been? He has not been. Oh, that's because wardening is not set to a priority. Because our warden died. So let's go ahead and... Okay, let's go ahead and clear all that. Let's see, this is going to be manufactured. We want medicine. Actually, we'll put regular medicine on this side. We'll put herbal medicine on this side. And we'll put some fans in here. Keep it nice and cool. All right. All right. So it looks like we are at the end of today's episode of Cooking on the Rim. We learned how to create paste out of rice. Next week, we'll learn how to butcher a monkey. Yeah, so this is going to be our colony. We're going to keep this colony. I'm going to save this colony. This is Circuit City Stream. All right. So I'm going to be back again, same time, Monday next week. That's going to be 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I get to do Rimworld right after Tex and Deputy do some more Metal Gear Solid. So appreciate you guys coming out today. You're always the best audience. We'll see you guys next time.